Hi guys, this stretching sequence is meant to complement any sort of hard cardiovascular work that you're doing, or it just feels good throughout the body no matter what your day offers. We'll start in a child's pose. Take those hips back towards the heels, split the knees wide, allow the forehead to come down as you reach the arms forward, turning the head from side to side. Begin to deepen your breath and just feel it move in and out through your nose. Stretching out the lower back here, feeling the sides of the waist lengthen. We'll come up into a tabletop and move through some cat-cow. So cow, you'll drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the tail. And in your cat, you'll press into the hands, drop the chin, feel the tailbone lengthen. And move through your own length of inhales, your length of exhales. If you've just done a big workout, you take it slow, see what the body is presenting. And then walk those knees quite far back. You'll come all the way onto your bellies. We'll begin with that quad stretch on the left side, bending up through the left leg, catching hold of the top of the foot if you can reach it. And ease that left heel towards the glute. Soften through the belly, soften through the glutes, just opening up the front of that left leg. And then switching sides, left hand will provide a little pillow for the forehead as you bend up through the right knee. Catch hold of the top of that right foot. And ease that right heel towards the glute. Observing how this side may feel tighter or give you more room. Take your time. And then push back into your tabletop again and take some more cat-cows just to loosen up through the back as you create some space through the vertebra. You can step that left foot forward, coming into a low lunge. Fingertips may give you a little more space to sneak that right knee back and get a little opening through the front of that right hip. So the hip flexor is what we're trying to open up here. Again, let your breath travel in and out through your nose. We'll go for a little bit of a hamstring opening. So as you walk your fingertips back towards that right knee, the left toes will lift and then point and flex through that left foot. So we're going to try and target the outside of that left leg, the IT band here. So turn your toes to the left and gently walk your fingertips, maybe even off your mat to the left side of that leg. Ooh, you don't have to travel too far to get some sensation. Feel that left hip draw back, right hip comes forward as much as possible. Ooh, yeah. Breathing into that whole band across the top of that left quad. Fantastic. And then come on back into your low lunge. And we'll swap out the legs. This time it'll be the right foot that we step forward. Again, fingertips allow you to support through the upper body to allow your lower body to get heavy. Again, deepening the breath, nourishing the front of that left hip flexor opening. And then you can draw those hips back and bring the toes with you, getting that hamstring access as you lay the chest towards that extended right leg. So the toes turn out the same direction we're traveling with our upper body. Ooh, see how you go. The sensation might be pretty intense. Back off if it's too much, or see how you go, maybe deepening the stretch. Again, you want to almost think about your left hip aiming forward and your right hip drawing back. Very subtle, but effective. Come on back through your center, into your low lunge. We'll curl those left toes under and step that right foot back. Let's take a downward facing dog with lots of pedaling through the knees. So opening up through the backs of the legs, starting with the Achilles, the calves, the hamstrings here. The belly is strong to support this inversion. You can shake out your head, yes. You can shake it out, no. Spreading through the fingers so you're not putting all of your body weight into your dainty little wrists. Very nice. We'll come onto our seat and continue our stretching, aiming more for the hips and hamstrings. So we'll take a jackknife shape through the legs, extending that right leg long, sole of the left foot to that inner right thigh. Sit up nice and tall, breathing here, and then aim your belly button towards that extended right leg and tiptoe your fingertips towards that right foot, getting that hamstring stretch. So if you've been doing a lot of biking, walking, hiking, this might open up the back of the legs a little. And then we'll come on back up, switch out which leg is bending. This, for me, it's my right foot that comes to the inner left thigh. Again, lifting up out of the lower back here by maybe tenting your fingertips back behind you. You can come forward with your upper body as you aim your belly button towards that left leg. Left toes are drawing back. See how you feel. You might feel even a little stretch through this quadrant of the right side of your lower back. Fantastic. We're going to take a hip stretch here. We're going to keep our hands planted, fingertips facing the same side as, or way as the front of our mat. Crossing that right foot on top of that left thigh, flex through your right foot. And then you can come up onto fingertips and then try and send your chest towards the shape of your legs. You may even draw that left heel in a little more to enunciate the stretch. Again, take it at your own pace. See if you can soften through the face, maybe loosen up through the jaw. And then we'll just swap out the legs from here. If you want to give them a little shake, that might feel kind of nice to us to ease on up. And see how you go. This side may give you a little more space, a little less space. Ooh, as you reach your chest towards your thighs, flexing through that left foot. That'll activate the stretch a little more through the outside of that left hip. And again, you determine the depth of the stretch based on how close that right heel is towards your glutes and how close your chest is toward your left shin, right thigh. And then bending up through sending those legs out long, giving them a shake. Lying on your back, hugging those knees in towards your chest, rocking from side to side. We'll finish up our stretching with some spinal twists. So sending the right leg long, guide that left leg over your right side, maybe even coming onto the outside of that right hip. And feel your shoulder blades maybe melt down towards the mat as you take your gaze towards your left hand. You can even nudge that left thigh away, deepening the twist as you breathe into that left lung. And then coming back through center, draw that right knee in towards your chest, give yourself a little hug, maybe some circles through the knees that might help loosen up and relieve any tension. Sending the left leg nice and long, and again, it's the right leg that we drape over towards the left side of our mat, scooting onto the outside of that left hip, and find this opening here as you send the right arm long, gaze can be out over towards that right hand. You could even close down the eyes if that helps you tune in a little more to the sensations through the body. Maybe nudging that right thigh away from that right floating rib, breathing into that right side lung. One more inhale here. Use your exhale, that'll help you come back through center. Again, that gentle little hug. And we'll finish up just in a seated forward fold, finding a diamond shape through the legs, Bowing forward, stretching out through the lower back, releasing the head. You can shake your head out from side to side. And hopefully that quick little cool down helps you settle into your stretching after a hard workout or a hard day. Thank you so much. Cheers.